Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we are going to be reacting to Salt and Pepper Squid. This is suggested by Lost Oasis. So, thank you, Lost Oasis, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next time from Aesop. We got more coming every single Friday. So, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Salt and Pepper Squid is all about. Let's see what Aesop Rock got to say. Let's get it.
I come out, investigate the exodus. I can find the energy to fetch you something that the skin and beverages. I will not be connecting or checking messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper.
You'll know I made it when it's raining salt and pepper squid. That's a great way to live, man. That's a great what do we call that? A great milestone of success right there. But love the beginning here. Nice feel having just the vocal and the bass. Aesop giving us that punchy kind of percussive structure that we'd be looking for from drums. Bass line has a great feel to it. Let's see where it takes us.
Made it when it's raining salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Ace gets a go.
Yo, and that nasty like ambulance drone that comes is love how that comes through. Beautiful beginning here. Let's keep it going.
Salt and pepper squid. Ace gets a gold star, sophistry gets no cigar. Homies get to show for the only rapper with no car. Sorry, Mike. Ford Exploder motor sounding outraged. Pedal foot a carving knife through a blind mouse tail. Me a call shoddy for.
Hold up. Bring that back. He's moving quick. I like that. The only rapper with no car. That's a great bar right there.
Ford Exploder motor sounding outraged. Pedal foot a carving.
And I think he said Ford Exploder, not Ford Explorer. Hold up.
Sorry, Mike. Ford Exploder motor sounding outraged. Pedal foot a carving knife through a blind mouse tail. Me a call shoddy forever in all conditions. Recline it way back to take the pressure off the stitches. They gave me 90 oxys, of which 0 were of interest. Chewing shrooms at waterfront and coveralls from the Olympics. Limping.
Okay, interesting. So it sounds like he's talking about got an injury. They trying to give him a bunch of oxys. Not really his interest, but where do we go from there?
Off the stitches. They gave me 90 oxys, of which 0 were of interest. Chewing shrooms at waterfront and coveralls from the Olympics.
Doing shrooms at waterfront and coveralls from the Olympics. Bro, that sounds like a beautiful day, man. Get to live like a champion for a moment there.
Of which 0 were of interest. Chewing shrooms at waterfront and coveralls from the Olympics. Limping. I like to help the younger rippers clip up. A little hype to reignite the nimbus when they hiccup. How's your weekend? Is a house on a beach with a view and tea for two? Round here the beach is a fountain, the view is tweaker soup. Zoom lens, Jesus, I'm used to the heat wave.
It's a fountain of you, almost playing on the fountain of youth. And then, but it's tweaker soup. Interesting. So whatever type of people that that are fueling this fountain, they the tweakers. All right.
Is a house on a beach with a view and tea for two. Round here the beach is a fountain, the view is tweaker soup. Zoom lens, Jesus, I'm used to the heat wave and immune to the urine cooked in every meter of pavement. Scrolling credits of a dehydrated DNA. 10 p.m. PSA, I forgot to eat today. I come out, investigate the exodus. I can find the energy to fetch you something that the skin and beverages. I will not be connecting or checking messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid.
Bro, fire. Pretty sure that's a sample from a Salt and Pepper track, which is an amazing choice. I was really hoping there'd be some linkage to Salt and Pepper, beyond just the salt and pepper squid portion of this track, which, I assume relates to some type of sushi or something. We got a bar just before this first like real hook section where it repeats, where Ace just says, I haven't had anything eaten today, but great storytelling, creating some very vivid images, and just kind of presenting us with, what he's seeing at. It sounds like he's at the beach, on the town, walking around, seeing what's going on. I think the tweaker suit might have more been a reference to all the people in the water at the beach rather than a like fountain, as I had heard it. Great flow, very amorphous feel to it, but also very laid back, as if he's really just kind of talking us through, as opposed to like being super percussive and crazy with the bars. Very interesting feel. Let's keep it going.
Salt and pepper squid. A suitcase squat, 2 boxes of cat litter, then bop to my 8 o'clock at a vacant lot by the river. I'm here to see a friend jump off a bridge because his friend did. To us, that's what a friend is. What a terrible question. I'm sorry about you.
Ooh, hold up. Bring that back.
I'm here to see a friend jump off a bridge because his friend did. To us, that's what a friend is. What a terrible question. I'm sorry about your friendships. We were done by 11 and ghost. Shout to the callers who got the FD to check if he's toast. He's not, we had disgusting coffee after. Forgot to grab a snack. There's always other flags to capture when you activate a traveling.
Always other flags to capture, a play on the classic game of capture the flag. Great twist right there. I'm really not sure what he's saying about friendship here. Talking about he went to watch his friend jump off a bridge because that's what friendship is. And honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I'm a little confused by that one. Normally I would imagine you'd go and try to convince them not to jump off said bridge. But maybe I've misinterpreted the meaning of friendship this whole time. You gotta be there to support them through the good and the bad, right? I don't know. Let's keep it going.
Toast. He's not, we had disgusting coffee after. Forgot to grab a snack. There's always other flags to capture when you activate a traveling act. Set a flash up at the rapture in a jacket that says staff on the back. Not a stringer, just familiar with some people who crash like it's an actual feature of being at peace with their craft. Look, stop leaving needles at the courts. Leave more free boards. Peel around the puddles that could peel the paint. Feeling.
Yeah, great delivery here. The rhymes, nothing too insane coming through. As far as Ace goes, these are relatively simple rhymes. Got a very like plotting, just walking along like we're strolling, and he's telling a story to one of his friends about, oh, this is what I did yesterday, and almost like the rhythm of their steps becomes the rhythm of the track. Beautiful production always with Ace. The layering comes through perfectly. A lot of great use of synthesizer and different little weird sounds on his tracks that we've seen. Just crispy, man. I'm having a little trouble keeping up with the topic, however.
Leave more free boards. Peel around the puddles that could peel the paint. Feeling faint, ain't seeing straight. I forgot to eat today. I come out investigator exodus.
Yeah, and again, it comes back to, it was like, we'll grab some coffee. There's always a place to grab a snack. And then it comes back to, I forgot to eat today. So I'm wondering, like, is the climax of this track, climax in quotes right now, we'll see, but him actually eating said salt and pepper squid. Where does this really come into play? Because it's part of the hook, but how do we bring it back kind of into like the real world of this story he's telling?
I can find the energy to bet you something that the skin and beverages. I wanna be connecting and check the messages. You'll know I made it when it's raining. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. Salt and pepper squid. I have one brain cell. All it do is hum bad brains and document it whether sleigh bells raise hell. Triple dog dares get thrown around with no discretion. If you getting kinda froggy, come and trip the motion sensor. Yeah, perfect foul energy.
Great. Oh, nice little change there. Got like a little bridge here. Aesop, he keeps the bars flowing, turns into, kind of like bells, marimba, xylophone type of feel. Everything else drops out for a second, really brings his voice to the forefront.
I've one brain cell. All it do is hum bad brains and document it whether sleigh bells raise hell. Triple dog dares get thrown around with no discretion. If you getting kinda froggy, come and trip the motion sensor. Yeah, perfect foul energy. Every degree of D up. My quickie mark receipt is tall enough to ride the teacups. The stuntman, I'll get perfect 10s, 11 if you hit the pole. Bonus for the sticks and stones. The kid ain't fixing shit in post. Only church to
Uh, I like it. The kid ain't fixing shit in post. Now that's a beautiful one, man. Do it right. Do it right for the camera. Do it right for the mic. You ain't gonna have to fix it afterwards, man. I'd like to think Aesop's referring to himself just looking like, look, I did it right the first time, and that's what we needed. Or maybe not the first, but you know what I mean. Lay it down correctly.
You hit the pole, bonus for the sticks and stones. The kid ain't fixing shit in post. Only church to consecrate the Jersey barrier. A worthy adversary for any commercial carrier. Granted, I'm all landing gear. Post stop and propped up. Coat rack spotting cars, wanderlust proper fucked. We're doing what we can't consider in a frame. We're left with waves of desperate people lighting fires and waving melee weapons.
Ooh.
Dog in the chat.
Talking about a riot, waving fire and melee weapons, got torches and, pitchforks and whatnot in the air. Great way to cast that same imagery, but in a sense, almost make it more vague so you can fill in a little bit more of it yourself.
At the pizza place, that's a good idea, dog. I forgot to eat today.
And it comes all the way back. Great track, great reverb, use of delay and echo on it. Very smooth transitions between the sections. Once again, Aesop's voice really stands as the guiding factor over the track. Outside of the instrumental, he really shows us where things are changing and what's happening in the track. Aside from maybe that little bridge section where everything really flipped up and we just had those bells for a moment. But regardless, great track. Definitely one I'm going to have to dig into deeper on my own time. That was Salt and Pepper Squid from Aesop Rock. Thank you again to Oasis for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more Ace every single Friday. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I'll see you all next time.